how do you stop the 0-1 trap? If you haven't faced the 0-1 trap, guys, it's a very tough run. It's in a good amount of playbooks. I believe I should have it in the single back ace for the Niner. Yeah. So the Seahawks single back ace has the 0-1 trap. How would you shut it down? Well, you'll see it's a good up the middle run. It's going to get you 3 yards pretty consistently, but there are ways that you can slow it down a little bit. So here's got to be the 0-1 trap. We're going to go right at the gut, get that nice alleyway for 5-6 yards pretty consistently.
Right, and the way I typically like to try and stop this. Let me first say this. This is one of the best. I've said it before on This Week in Madden. That it's one of the best 2-yard plays in the game. You need 2 yards. You need 1 yard. You go 0-1 trap. I mean, it's just you get there. You get there, right? But the way I like to try to defend it is the following. I like to take my defensive line. I like to pinch it specifically. Like, I really like nickel because the defensive line kind of gets really close. 4-3 stack does the same thing as well. 46 normal does a nice job getting the guys nice and close. And then from there, I like to crash it down. And then, again, I like to pinch my linebackers. I like to get everyone in the middle of the field from here. So that was a pinch your defensive line, crash down, pinch your linebackers. And then if I'm selling out to try and stop this, right?
Yeah, I would not, at this point, I would not personally run the 0-1 trap.
Right.
So you've done it. I mean, you've essentially done it, and then, you're going to just...
It's still for 1 yard. It's still pretty good.
Gonna get, yeah, it's a short yardage run. It's going to be pretty nice. But, you make that front, you're going to take it away, and then, you take your chances. Maybe you get in, maybe you don't. I've been shut down on it before.
Right.
You'll get a block shed from the defensive tackle. But the key is really that, they're going to let that defensive guy in and trap him in the backfield, and then you're going to try and get a gain. So
right.
That's what it is. But just by making that front, you're gonna have pretty solid defense in that area, and it's not gonna be something they're gonna want to run into all game.
And I will say that I think man-to-man coverage, the defenders react a little quicker to the run. So
you can see they kind of squeak the guy in.
But he's still Marshawn Lynch falls forward, good trucking. So I personally like the 46 normal. I think the 46 bear will do a pretty good job with it as well. So I tried the nickel because I know that's in more formations. But if we go bear here. In this case here, let's take the bear, and let's try this, right? Let's try something like this. Let's try this. Let's see what happens here. Falls go. Snap of the ball. Oh, so and he got the guy in there,
right?
And that was the key there. I'm looking for a big play. I'm looking for him to kind of get in the middle of the field there, make a play on the halfback. In this case, go again, snap the ball.
At least stop that guard who's pulling, hopefully, a little bit.
Right. And I'm trying to shoot a guy free in there to have some success. It is one of the best 1-yard plays in the game. We've talked about that. Try pinching your line here a little bit more. See if I can get in there, snap the ball. Bang.
There it is. There it is. So maybe you pinch. Maybe you make a bear front, which you can do by showing blitz, and then pinch your line down.
We'll try that again.
You pack a lot of guys.
And I just kind of go in that gap, snap the ball. That's muddy. That's muddy.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to get going that way.
Right.
So I like that. So show blitz, pinch your line down, and then the left guard is going to be the guy who's moving to the right side. So maybe try and go where he vacates.